Okay, so there's a video I've been seeing where it seems like people are cherry picking what they want and not want in the Bible as Christians. Who told you you can do that? I don't see anyone, saying I'm a Muslim, but these are the things I believe and don't believe in the Quran. When you go to a shaman and you want some spiritual experience and they give you a yucky thing to drink, none of you say, I'm not drinking that because there are certain things I believe I want my experience. No, you shut up and you drink it. When you go to yoga and they put you in twisted positions, weird positions, you shut up and you do it. But when it comes to Christianity, you want to pick what you want and what you believe in the Bible. You're a Christian, but you don't believe in hellfire. You're a Christian, but you don't believe in corporate punishment. This is the problem that the Israelites had. God took them out of Egypt, and gave them manna. Yet they were complaining. They wanted the meat from Israel. That's why thousands of them left, but only 2 was able to get into the promised land. And that's why God struck thousands of them in one day when they misbehaved. That's why one of them, when they went to war, they could not win in the book of Joshua because one of them stole something that God said, don't, and the entire family was destroyed. The man Achan. We want to cherry pick what we want and what we don't want in the Bible. Meanwhile, the Bible says curse is the one that adds or subtracts from the Bible. You want to be a Christian, there are certain things that you don't want to believe as a Christian, like you don't have to. You have a choice. That's why God gives us free choices. You don't want to believe it. You want to carry the name Christian. You want to carry Christianity, but you don't want to believe in the things that God has told you to believe because guess what? You don't want to die to your flesh because it means you have to submit totally to God. But every time it has to do with submission, it has to do with the things that you don't want to do. You now decide to pick and choose when you are a Christian and the things that you believe in as a Christian. You don't get to make that choice. You don't get to decide what you pick and not pick in the Bible. But you can decide, though, if you want to be a Christian or not. Because you're not really a Christian if you're not believing in what the Bible says. If you're not believing in what Jesus says, you can stop. You don't have to. Wait till when you're ready. The Lord's arms is always open and ready to welcome you into the kingdom. But for right now, you're not ready because you have to die to your flesh. The good thing is you can ask the Lord for help. He can help you. You got to open up your mouth and you got to submit. You have to do it soon because Jesus is coming soon. So you have to decide. Decide. Pick. Like Joshua said. Choose which side you want to belong to. Choose life. Because Jesus is coming soon. And stop this nonsense.